The first one is this: a customer need not to open our devices or give to unauthorized service center or persons to repair. Such action violates the warranty conditions. And secondly, physical damage.
Okay.
When a customer, either as a result of in the course of using, if there is a damage on the phone, warranty does not cover that. Liquid damage, broken screen, broken casing, all those kind of broken issues, or cosmetic damages, or fire break, earthquake, or such fire disaster, those issues are not covered by warranty. But warranty is covered by factory defects, functional defect.
Okay. Now, at the recently concluded CPC stakeholders meeting on warranties and guarantees, the council directed that businesses should remove from their payment receipt statements like no refund of money after payment and goods received in good condition cannot be returned. What's your company doing on that?
All right. I think we are in the stakeholders meeting where that issue was raised, and I completely accept the position of CPC, because consumer or customer is a king and must be entitled to the value of his money. And so we've already engaged our dealers on a talk, and I think we'll come out with a positive position with the CPC agreement.
Okay. We'll take a short break now. When we return, we'll be looking at the company's complaint resolution mechanisms. Don't go away. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we've been discussing after-sales service for TECNO Telecoms Nigeria Limited, and that service is carried out by Car Care Service Center. But not to worry, you can catch up by following us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website. Still in the studio with me is Mr. Ago Daniel Uday. You're welcome back to the studio.
All right, thank you.
Okay, now let's go straight to complaint redress processes. Consumers are usually frustrated from being dribbled around by distributors and dealers when they have issues of defects and they have to redeem their warranties. We'd like you to tell us your specific complaint resolution processes and how you ensure that your dealers and distributors comply with it. How do you ensure that these complaints get to you?
All right, that's an interesting question. I think we have channels or different channels of complaint resolution. And our first thing is this: where did the customer go to? what did the customer do? And first thing for us and our dealers, they receive complaint from our customers, and then they either direct the customer to our nearest service center or our collection point. And at this point, I want to say that across Nigeria, in the key cities, we have about 16 service centers. And then areas where our service centers can really cover, we have about 90 collection points. Okay. And this collection point, our dealers serve as a collection point for us. So all factory defect devices, areas where we don't cover as a result of some issues, this our collection point help us pick these devices from our customers and send to us to the nearest service center. Okay. In those areas, and we resolve these issues and return those devices back to our dealers so that these customers can also go back to their shops and pick up the devices. And now, for instance, where the customer is close to our service center, what the customer needs to do is to come into the service center. Okay. We have staffs dedicated to attend to them. The first thing is to make a complaint. This is the complaint that I have. We will not diagnose, we analyze. If it's a software issue, is resolved immediately. The customer don't need to go back without having a solution. Also, we have a software unit where software will be upgraded and the customer complaint is resolved. Now, for instance, if it's a hardware problem, we'll now diagnose with we'll now discuss with the customer and explain to the customer, because we have a turnaround time for resolution of customer complaint. For 0 to 7 days, we can resolve customer complaint. Okay. And in a situation whereby, due to one reason or the other, we are unable to resolve the customer complaints within our turnaround time, which we've already communicated to the customer, we also have a policy to address such situations. And then we have a hotline. Another angle now, we have a hotline. And then the function of this hotline is to contact our customers. After we've already served them, we also call.
Follow up on them.
On a follow-up. This is a follow-up now. Now we ask certain questions like, our customer, have you picked up your device? The customer will respond. And then the next question will be, how is your device functioning now? Is it all right? Or is there any other problem you think we can also help you? And so this feedback is gotten from the customer. If the customer was served well, the customer will say, oh yes, my device is working perfectly well. I don't have any problem again. And now secondly, if the customer complains that the device still have an issue, we also have a challenge. And the hotline will pick up that issue and transfer to the nearest service center for a resolution. Both locally in Nigeria here, we have a hotline. And over there in our headquarters in Hong Kong, they also engage our customers in Nigeria. That is to tell you how important the customer is to us.
Consumer is king.
Yeah, the customer is the king. Okay. And so locally here we call. And then in our headquarters in Hong Kong, they also call these customers. When they pick up these issues, they will transfer to the center where the customer was addressed or attended to previously, okay, for them to do a follow-up. And we have a mandate that within 24 hours, you are expected to resolve the issue and get back to the headquarters. So there is no hiding place, both for us and then reaching out to the customer. And then we'll also have another angle where we can resolve customer issues. In all our devices, if you are familiar with TECNO mobile phones, we have an application already preloaded, and that application is written car care. Okay. So if you click on the application, you see 6 angles of attention there. You see satisfaction, you see our service centers, you see feedback, you see frequently asked questions, and you see optimize. Depending on what the customer wants to do, he or she can be able to reach us immediately. Now, for instance, if the customer wants to give us feedback